Hey kids, I'm back. Hopefully this should be up after my 100 video thing, mid-shake. And hello to Glossy Ice Iris, who just got added as a friend, and at the minute, I'll show you. Movie is saving. And that's you. Yep, that's just gonna mess with your head. David, you're over here. Oh, really? I never knew that. So, hi. I've got a brush. Anyway. So, yes, David has not made videos in a while. Why is this, David? David has been sick. Yeah, but you can't have been sick for this long, David. What else? David doesn't like touching the mic, as David did and is now doing. Meh, what you gonna do? No, David is meant to be working. Meant to be. David should have been working, and now has to do more work because David wasn't working. And, yeah, well, then David's just been lazy about YouTube and hasn't done YouTube. This is very true. I tried getting back into it with the response to Jay's video, but then I kind of... And although I do love YouTube and watching your videos, and I've been watching all your videos, by the way, yeah. Although I should, and I kind of wanted to, and wanted to do videos and stuff, and wanted to do responses, it was finding the time. I have no time. You see, okay, again, don't like complaining, but I do it. Or maybe I just don't like saying that I like complaining, I don't know. Well, that's magical. It's just gone from saying there's 2 minutes remaining to now there's 120 seconds remaining. It took a minute to put that up. In case for anyone who's really just shit at maths, that's the same thing. Anyway, I need to make notes for my videos because I just don't. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah. Okay, exams. Shouldn't have to do them, but we do. Don't want to do them, but we still have to. Although there are some weird people who do like exams. You people are freaks. Then there's people who are sort of more grown up now and more mature, sort of realise, yeah, I should have done something. Either as a regret or as a sort of, as in regret, as in you sort of dicked about for so many months or years, or else you've now sort of gone, you know what, I should have kept on in university, or kept on in college, or kept on in high school, or whatever the hell it is. But you didn't. Or stayed on, not kept on. Stayed on. And you didn't. And so therefore you're all going, exams are good, you should do them. Yeah, but I'm 18. I'm sitting here going, I really don't want to. I have far better things I could be doing. Although I should be looking forward and sort of going, I need to get into university, I need to get a job, I need to get money, I need to live, blah 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 blah. I don't want to look forward to that. I want to look forward to this Saturday night I'm going out, this Sunday morning I will be lying in bed going, why did I go out on Saturday night? You know. Although at the minute I'm not going out, so that makes no sense. But yeah. So doing work and revision, and really, exams don't test your intelligence. Okay, some people are stupidly, ridiculously smart who don't need to revise, and you people sicken me. Not in a bad way, of course, but yeah. And yeah, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to revise. Don't make me revise. But yeah, exams do not test your intelligence. What exams do, well, at least, okay, earlier exams. So before you get into university, say, or college, all of that, all they do is test your memory. How well you can remember dates in history, names of countries in geography, how to use formulas in science and maths, English, how you can remember books. Come on, our English exam for GCSE, which is 3 years before you go to university. Well, meant to be 3 years before you go to university. For me, it was 4. Long story. Watch earlier videos, then you'll understand. But yeah. English. All the years before us, open book exam. Like, if this was literature, it was like, here's a book, read it. It's not the book we did it. That's my mum's book. It's got funny people in it. But yeah, here's a book, memorize it, then we'll ask you questions on it, and if you get stuck, you can look at your book and look through it and stuff, but you'll probably waste time. Whereas our year, you know what? We're gonna annoy you. We're gonna say, you're not allowed your book, you have to memorize your book, and we're talking a book that's about 1,000 pages long. You have to memorize quotes and passages and blah blah, and if you get stuck, you're fucked. So yeah, early exams, pile of crap. They just annoy me. Later exams, yeah, they can sort of test your understanding and all that sort of stuff, but then surely that's down to how good is your teacher to begin with, or tutor. Do you have enough money to get a tutor? And if you have none of those things, then you're pretty screwed. Or buy books to revise. Those things cost an absolute fortune. Here's a book. Look, you can get an A with this. How much do you want to pay? 20 quid. Fork it over, bitch. It's just not fair. Not fair, I tells you. And yeah, I think our system is very, very different. Well, okay, not very, very different, but there are rather large differences. Like, and by our, I mean UK. Although Northern Ireland is actually different to the rest of the UK. But beside the point. See, I come from Northern Ireland, not Ireland. This could be why my accent is different to sort of the typical. Oh, you will. I'm from Ireland. Oh, oh. Oh yes. Oh, I like the Guinness. Oh, sure I do. I'm a leprechaun. That's why it's different. Very different. Dear God, I've gone on to several topics and can't remember where I started. Education. But yeah, this is meant to be a blog. It's turned into education. But yeah, UK exams. Yeah, our system is different to yours in that, well, for several things, your basis of psychology and your basis of IQ is extremely different. Most of your psychology would be based around Freudian theory. Americans, and okay, this is a very, very generalization, but there'd be a higher percentage of American psychologists than here that would take Freudian theory seriously, and then there'd be a lot more that would sort of take it as the only and definitive thing. Freudian theory, it's very complicated, and I'm sure you've all sort of sat there, or you've all heard at some point in your life, sort of the great minds of the past, and sort of like Einstein, blah blah blah, Aristotle, and all that sort of stuff, and Freud pops up into it. let me give you an example of Freud's theories. Okay, there was repression, all that sort of stuff. There were dream analysis and all that sort of stuff. But then again, dream analysis, a lot of it's weird with him. That is semi-true, or could be, because none of it's all unproven facts. And Freudian theory, you can't prove or disprove, so it's not scientific. So you can't say it's true. But yeah, Freudian theory, an example of it would be the Oedipus complex. Weird name, I know, but still. It's based on Greek mythology. Basically, whenever a boy is born, the whole sort of male-female attraction, the only female that will be, or the closest female to you, will be your mum. So you instantly fancy your mum. But then you realise your dad's there, and all of a sudden you go, crap, and you get cancer. No, you don't get cancer. You get castration anxiety. You think he's going to cut off your balls. So then you're sitting there going, and we're talking about like in the first year of your life here, whenever you're a baby. But anyway, you're like, but fuck. So then you go, you know what? I don't fancy my mum. That's where you repress it. Everything in Freudian theory is about repression. You're like, I don't fancy her. So you try to get on with your dad, and then you identify with your dad and sort of go, you're the one I want to follow. Then there's the female version of it, which is I think it's the Alexandria complex, I can't remember. Something anyway. Electra complex, that's what it is. The Electra complex. Which is weird. Basically, whenever you're born, you look for the nearest... Oh no, sorry, it's not. Whenever you're born, because apparently everyone wants to be male as well, you sort of eventually realise that your dad has a penis. I'm sorry, how many female babies were exposed to their dad's penis? Were you? I know I wasn't, although I'm not female. That's beside the point. And you sort of go, I want one of those. I don't have one. So you want it. But then you realise your mum will be jealous and be annoyed at you for taking it away from her, because you apparently want to chop it off with a knife. So you get worried, and then you identify with your mum, and then you become your mum. So yeah. And also he was a coke addict, like stupid coke addict, seriously fucked in the head. They calculated that throughout his life he snorted enough to kill a donkey. He has a museum which was set up by his his daughter even. And before you go in there, you have to sign a little thing saying, I will not make any bad comments or write anything or publish anything or whatever, say anything against Sigmund Freud ever. What the hell? But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and he had something like, was it 12 patients ever? Or it might have been more than that, but it might have been 18 patients. 6 of them being boys, 12 of them being girls. He would never sit facing the girls, because he would thought that they would fall in love with him. So he always used to sit behind them. That's the whole sort of sofa, and then the psychologist sitting behind them. That's what you usually see on TV. He was a weird man. He was strange, but yeah. And then your IQ tests. Basically, the way they do it is they have a scale of what the average 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever year old, up to like 100, whatever, should know, or what their intelligence should be. And then you do an IQ test, you get a mark, and whatever your mark is, say you're 10 years old, and you get an IQ of what a 13-year-old should have. They divide the 13 by the 10, and then multiply it by 100, and you get 130. Therefore, you have an IQ of 130. That's how you work your IQ out. And a lot of your tests are culturally biased. I'm not saying ours are perfect. In fact, in no way are they perfect. Ours are probably more fucked up than yours. And I'm just realising this video has gone on from education to the biggest pile of crap I'd ever about Sigmund Freud and IQ tests. And this, I don't know how long it's been going on. Mine doesn't have a timer. I should really get a timer. But yeah. So I'm going to leave it here. But yeah, if anyone wants to make a response to this, feel free. Because all I know is, because our psychology teacher absolutely hates Sigmund Freud and hates IQ tests, because that only measures your book smart intelligence, where there's, of course, there's street smarts, there's emotional intelligence, social intelligence, all that sort of stuff, like being able to fit in, being able to empathize, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so that's only my view because I've been influenced by her. Please make comments beneath, comment back, make video responses, whatever, I don't mind. So yeah, more videos soon. Hello to everyone. I love you all. Later, kids.